Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play series for Galactic Civilizations IV. Galactic Civilizations is a series of games that I haven't really ever gotten into that much. I think I tried a couple attempts at Gal Civ 3 a long time ago. In fact, I think it was probably at least 6 years ago now. Never really got into it, never really enjoyed it that much. I wanted to give Gal Civ 4 a fair shot here. So we're going to give it a shot, see what we can do. No promises. We might just hate it and decide to move on, or we might decide we like this game. Who knows? But we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this and go. Yeah, I think I've got the. I think there's only one DLC right now. I mean, I know they've got a lot planned for the rest of this year. I think there's only one that came out back in December. I forget what it's called, but I think I've got all the DLC that are currently available for the game. Honestly, I don't see any reason why not to start with just a vanilla Terran Alliance here. Should be pretty basic. Should be hopefully easy for us to get into. I'm not going to be playing on a very high difficulty because I want to try and have fun and get into it. And then if I really feel like I enjoy the game, then we can ramp up the difficulty and see if we can beat the game at a harder challenge or something like that. So if you guys do like this type of video, especially specifically this game, and want to see more of them, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, comment below, and let me know that you are, excited about this series. And consider becoming a channel member. But without further ado, let's jump right in. So Terran Alliance, inventors of the hyperdrive, and one of the youngest races on the galactic stage. Terrans are known for both their professed love of diplomacy and the proficient use of violence when the diplomacy fails. Now, there are two versions of the Terrans. We got the Terran Alliance and the Terran Resistance here. So, got a couple options here. But their abilities are, and this is something that's interesting about Gal Civ, is that yes, we have this face, right? A human face. But technically, we could go edit, I think, this civilization. Or if not edit the civilization, we can create a new one similar to it. And basically pick all of our abilities, pick our focuses, all the different things. That's a pretty cool thing about Gal Civ is that you have the ability to customize your races pretty heavily to just kind of be whatever you want. You can go create your own race to kind of fulfill some fantasy that you have. And that's pretty cool. But for today, we're going to be playing, like I said, just the generic default Terran race here. We got Voyagers, +2 ship sensor range, +1 ship movement. Movement of units, almost always a good thing. Inspired, an additional leader is available for recruitment, and leaders cost 25% less to recruit. Oh, sorry about the yawn. +1 max recruits. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty cool. I mean, cheaper leaders. Leaders probably usually pretty important. Begins with a colony ship and probe to quickly find and colonize new worlds. That sounds good. And then begin with a flagship that explores the galaxy and investigates value anomalies. And then we're individualists. Believes in the primacy of the individual rights, personal freedom, and self-reliance, often over the needs of and interests of the community or society. Individualism, culture awareness increased by 25. I don't know exactly what that means. We'll find out. And then carbon-based, obviously, use water and hydrocarbons as their basis of their chemistry. Their population require food in order to grow. Unlike maybe, let's say, are these like robots? Yeah, they're synthetic. So they grow in other ways, right? And the progressivism. Does everybody get a colony ship and a flagship? I feel like that's appears to be. There might be some civilization that has some weird nuance to that, but it looks like that just about everybody does have that. And then the other two are unique. So, all right, let's go. My colors or map colors, I like the blue. That's fine. UI colors, I'm okay with that. Ship colors, yeah, that's all looks fine to me. Ship shell. I don't think there's anything for us to change. Obviously, our homeworld is Earth. Here's some more civilization traits that we could tweak if we wanted to. Currently, like I said, we are considered Voyagers, which I guess is that second pip. So yeah, we could move these around. I don't know enough about it to do anything other than just leave it on the default. Oh, man, I apologize. I'm going to try and cut those out. All right, Galaxy difficulty. I don't know that we need to play on easy. But I think I've tried this game, I remember, on Genius in Gal Civ 3. So I'm probably going to drop down a little bit from that. Honestly, why don't we just play it on the normal difficulty? That's 2 levels below. That's only 2 levels up from the bottom. But I want to just have fun, learn the game, and then, like I said, if it looks like it's a good, successful game or a game that people want to see, we can always bump that up at a later pace or a later date. Game pacing normal feels good. Research rate normal. Minor races default, I guess, is occasional. Hostile entities occasional. That's fine. Civilization proximity, not too close. Sounds good. Recommended system. Okay, I think we're covered there. 2 gigs of RAM. And I've got 32 logical cores. Galaxy size. kind of like the idea of just a medium galaxy size, to be honest. I don't know enough about the rest of this stuff to matter. Everything else, leave it on default. Sounds good. I mean, it's just... So if we reset the defaults, it just puts it on small, easy. Like I said, I don't mind making that a little bit more challenging. I just want to make sure there's nothing else that we needed to change here. I mean, we could try small. See what that does for us. I don't know. Let's go with just... You know what? We're going to go full default. I know easy is probably going to be way too easy, but let's just go full default. Let's just have some fun with the game. Let's not overthink it. Let's not overthink it. If we win this with our eyes closed, you know, then awesome. These are the default players, and then can I just randomize the last two? They just kind of suggest those, and then a couple randoms. Looks good to me. Oh, audio's a little bit loud on the sound effects. The music's fine, but the sound effects are a little bit loud. I'll turn those down here in just a moment. Building of the galaxy. So it should be a quick and easy game here, hopefully. Nothing too crazy. Hopefully it's not too boring if it's too easy. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Again, so unfamiliar with this game. I just want to make sure that I am giving it a fair shake. I'm afraid if the difficulty's too high, I will stop playing before I've given the game its fair shot here. My goodness, the yawns today. I apologize, but the show must go on. There's a very large ship. Presumably that's one of our colony ships.
Despite being the youngest race in the galaxy, the Terrans are perhaps the most dangerous. Inventors of the hyperdrive, it was their decision to spread it to their neighbours, which led to the current arms race the galaxy finds itself in. Although Terrans present themselves as a peaceful and diplomatic people, their reputation is far more mixed. They possess a flair for violence and a willingness to exercise it. Although Terrans find nothing strange about this dichotomy, many of their galactic peers regard it as alarming and even duplicitous.
Terrans are naturally adventurous with fast and long-range ships. Their production capacity and diplomatic abilities are well regarded. Their ability to field large fleets is regarded with a bit more wariness. All right, cool. So obviously, you know, just like Civilization, you know, this is called Gal Civ. It is just a flat plane that we're playing. We're not playing like any sort of 3D space or anything like that. This is just a flat hexagonal plane here. In fact, if there's a way to turn on the hexes, I might do that. First off, let me go into the options and make sure I tweak the sound, because the sound effects sounded a little bit low, and the UI volume definitely sounded a bit, not low, but a little bit high. And the UI stuff sounded a little bit high. A little bit of tactile type clicking is fine. I just don't want anything crazy. I don't mind the voiceovers being those weren't that bad. Gameplay, can we turn on the hexes? Is that here? I don't see anything. We can actually change the difficulty. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't see anything about the hexes unless I'm just blind as a bat, which is probably under interface. Show grid when close. We'll try that. I just want to kind of be able to see a little bit better, and kind of might make me, I mean, eventually I might turn this off, but I just want to be able to kind of have a better awareness of space, you know, kind of like I would in a Civ game, a Civilization 6 game, I should say. All right, what we got going on here? Again, very new. Probably should have found some sort of tutorial. That's okay. Advises, order the shipyard to construct a new colony ship. Executive orders are available to enact. Send the TS discovery to survey nearby anomalies. Here's the TS discovery. Do you have an automated? Standby sentry survey. Okay, looks like you're gonna go looking for anomalies for us. Executive orders are available to enact. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Shipyard should build a colony ship. Okay, we can try that. Where is the shipyard? By the way, hopefully the camera is in the right spot. We'll find out. Shipyard, shipyard, shipyard. Is that not going to be one of these buttons down here? I mean, there's executive orders. Draft colonists. Sometimes we can't afford to wait for volunteers to provide a free colony ship. Interesting, but we do a little bit of approval. Telescope takeover. Private corporations have advanced survey equipment which we can put to immediate use. Reveal an area of the map. That sounds pretty cool. Printing money can provide short-term wealth at the cost of inflation, which lowers approval for approximately a year. Less approval for a year. Not great, but early on in the game, I could imagine that could be really good. And fleets can be a little bit speedier. I mean, also exploration early on might be good. So let's try the telescopic takeover. Do we get to pick? Oh, I guess we... Oh my. This is much larger than I was expecting. Oh, let's explore over here to the east. A black hole. I was going to say that's an interesting star. That is actually a straight up black hole. Well, fun. All right. There's the shipyard. Okay. Ship designer. Construct a ship. All right. Let's get us another colony. So we're just going to take the advisors' suggestions for now. Why not? Until we know for sure what we're doing. Okay. Everybody seems happy at the moment. And then we got... This is a probe. Yeah, this is a probe. Can we have you? Just go all explore and just clear fog. So we got somebody going up north. We just got cleared a bit to the east. We got somebody coming over to the west. So this antimatter. What do the colonizable planets look like? Okay, that's what these are. That's what these circles are, I guess. We got Mars and we've got Artemis. Got some capsules, but it looks like we've only got 2 planets at the moment. Can we see colonizable planets here? Uncolonized planets, but I'm assuming these are colonizable. I mean, class 2 poor and class 3 poor doesn't sound great, but it's a start. And let's go to Earth. Let's see what Earth's got going on for it. Do I just double click?
Greetings.
There we go.
Welcome to the Planet Management View screen. This screen provides an overview of the planet's economy and development potential. The left side displays inputs, outputs, and resident representatives. The middle section shows usable areas or regions which can be dedicated to specific district types. Select a hex region to choose a district to construct in that location. Districts improve the planet's output in various areas. Manufacturing districts speed up ship construction and improvements. Research districts enhance technological progress. Financial districts increase income. Other types of districts can increase housing and food production and become available when their corresponding technology is researched. The right side lists available district upgrades and unique improvements for the planet. Manage your planet wisely for optimal growth and development.
All right, makes sense. So we do have some improvements. Industrial center. Okay, we got a capital mainframe. This gives a bunch more research. And then it looks like these are unique improvements. We also have the capital city, which presumably we don't have put down yet. And then of course we can build things, right? What all we got? So we've got a Prometheus stone, rare planetary deposit of solidified promethium that can be mined. Cool. Income and some other things. Permanent rainbow. Improves the mood of the local populace. That's unusual. Forest, +1 to manufacturing. Geothermal, +3 to manufacturing. +1 to food, +1 to influence. I mean, I kind of like the idea of doing some manufacturing stuff here, obviously. And I think later on we can terraform to kind of add in some spaces here, maybe, if I remember seeing something right. Jungle gets us +1 to wealth. +1 influence. Culture improvements, okay. And then over here we got research from the tundra. +1 to population, manufacturing, kind of blank stuff, influence. Thriving reef, +3 to research, so there's another good research one. Some more manufacturing. Motivation helix. Okay. Yeah. I mean, some science up here in the tundra makes some sense. Also some science down here on the thriving reef obviously makes some sense. I mean, there is adjacency bonuses for putting things next to each other, right? So, but I would also like just the +3 science in general. I'm going to play this kind of like I would play a civilization game, right? Science is always good. Food is always good. You know, there's certain things that you just want to make sure you always want to be growing. You always want to be researching things like that. So, and can we just build stuff? Yeah, we can just build straight up districts. I mean, I feel like some growth, some population, first and foremost. Because right now it says we're losing some citizens from overpopulation of housing. Okay. Well, then how do we get more housing? Is that just, was that a thing here? It's not agriculture. Do we just not have a way to get housing? Yep, that's possible. I mean, this gives us food, but food's not our problem right now. I mean, population cap from the capital city is pretty good. So the capital city gives us +2 to all from adjacency. So putting it somewhere central could be useful. Put a bunch of stuff around it. I mean, part of me is tempted to put it up here in the rainbow. Permanent rainbow in the capital city. Maybe a good thing, maybe not. Just wanted to, you know what? Why not? Let's put it up in the rainbow. Maybe that's a silly place to put the capital, but I kind of like it. Are these just built instantly, huh? Okay. So now we have plenty of stuff. So population is not changing at the moment, presumably because we're just not getting any food at the moment. Research. I mean, do we want to just put this research thing on the research thing? I'm sure there's going to be a very good reason not to do that. But what are these? What are the numbers? Well, I think, oh, that's how much, I think that's how much science we would get. We get +1 here, we get +2 here because of the adjacency, and we get +3 from this one. I think we're going to put it on the +3. And then manufacturing, a +5 sounds great to me. Let's just put all those down. So we got a build queue here. And I think that looks good. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm sure there's reasons why those aren't the best spots, but they look good. And we'll start with those. Anything else we need to do at the moment? I mean, we still have the flagship here. That's going around doing the probe, or the looking around. We got the colony ship. I mean, is there any reason not to just go straight to Mars and colonize? And then again, we got, so Neptune's a dead world. We got Artemis. I mean, I'm guessing we're going to go for the class 3 first and foremost. So let's go plan on colonizing Mars. Okay, we need to check some technology.
This is where you'll direct your scientists to push the technological boundaries of your civilization. Some technologies have captured the imagination of your scientists, allowing them to research 50% faster. While you can also explore other options from the list of available candidates, keep in mind that these might take a bit longer. It's essential to strike a balance in your research. Whether it's military, economic, or engineering advancements, always align your choices with the evolving needs of your civilization. Choose wisely and harness the power of cutting-edge technology to elevate your civilization.
Okay. So obviously researching these is a good idea. Assign a technology minister to unlock. Can we... Let me skip out of here for a second. Where do we have ministers? Learning the UI. Apologies. Leaders. Requires Colonial Leadership Council project. Okay. So I don't think we can do that yet.
Welcome to the Cultural Progress screen. Here you'll define your civilization's identity and unlock special abilities using culture traits. As your civilization flourishes, you'll earn culture points. Collect enough and you can unlock culture traits, empowering your civilization with unique capabilities. Remember, the cost of these traits can change based on your in-game decisions. For instance, benevolent civilizations might get certain traits at a discount. Your cultural awareness also plays a role. The higher it is, the more affordable certain traits become. You can boost this awareness through various means, like strategic actions, event choices, or influential leaders.
I mean, I don't understand half of that, but presumably we're individualists, so in that vein would be better for us, right? Because we have a discount to that. Not that we can't deviate, but in theory, this would be our best path if we could go that route. Data bank. I don't think there's anything else here for us to look at, and a bunch of other buttons for us not to push. So let's go back to research and just pick whatever. Where was that? Where was the research? Oh, it's already selected. Okay. Civilization screen allows us to assign... that makes perfect sense to me. I think we're okay with colonial policies to start with. One turn. Looks good to me. All right, the next turn. I know it took us 20 minutes to do a first turn, but... Apologies. I mean, you got to... I'll obviously speed up as I get more familiar with the UI and things like that. Unlocks the civilization screen allows us... Yep. Sounds good. Planetary generator. Policy assignment available. Yep. Cool. Choose a new tech. So we got xeno-industrialization and planetology. I mean, I like the idea of housing more people, because I feel like housing will be something we're going to be running to. So let's just go for that one for now. Okay, we got leaders available.
Welcome to the Leader Recruitment Center. Here, you have the opportunity to recruit and assign leaders to vital roles within your government. Each leader possesses unique attributes and traits that make them more suitable for specific positions, such as ministers, governors, diplomats, or commanders. Leaders have a diverse range of essential stats that can either enhance or hinder their performance in various roles. Additionally, they possess distinctive traits, some of which may significantly impact your entire civilization by providing bonuses or penalties. These traits could also offer insights into potential future events that may be triggered by the leader.
That makes sense. All right. So different things have different abilities. Like, for example, this person has good social skills. So good for diplomats, ministers of colonization, and governors. She also has good resolve. Makes a powerful commander. Diligence would be good for governors of manufacturing as well as commanders. And then, of course, we got intelligence for ministers of technology and governors focused on technology. Cool. That makes sense. We do already have somebody who's got good social skills. Cool. I'd like to get somebody who's good on science. Stefan Luck looks like she's going to be pretty good on science. Let's go ahead and grab... What's this? Just natural loyalty. Okay, she's actually not that loyal. Okay. Do I just grab you? Guess I grab you. Let's see. Let's go put you in as the Minister of Technology. Do we want to put you in as the Minister of Colonization? Improves approval. Like, we have money. Like, do we want to just grab a bunch of these people? For various reasons? All of you guys are good social skills. Who is good for the Minister of Exploration? Nobody specifically. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, we have money. Do we just want to grab... Let's grab somebody who's very loyal. Let's just see here. So we got governors. Oh, D.L. Bradley's already on Earth. All right. I think we're happy leaving you there. Just commanders. Okay. We got factions. All right. I think I'm just going to plug in the last two ministers here. So ministers of colonization was this one, right? Yeah. So either one of y'all would be good for that. Does it say what would be good here? Doesn't really say. So let's just put you in for colonization, and we'll put you in for exploration. Just for now. There might be reasons why we would rather do something different, but for now, I think that'll be good. Cool. All right, what do we got? Select a new policy to enact. Oh, so we do have a new policy, huh? Is that under here? No.
Welcome to the Civilization Policy screen. Here, you have the tools to refine how your civilization operates, aligning it with your overarching strategies. To the left, you'll find tax policy. This defines how much of your planet's output is channeled towards essential government endeavors, from generating income to building ships and enhancing research. The center showcases policy slots that become available as your civilization progresses, giving you the power to implement distinct policies. On the right, you'll discover a list of known policies at your disposal. Remember, while these can provide game-changing benefits, they might also come with certain trade-offs. So, adjust thoughtfully, ensuring that each policy decision steers your civilization toward prosperity while skillfully navigating potential challenges.
Alright, so we do have an available policy slot. Brainstorming gives us +2 research. This one gives us growth. I like growth. Let's give us less approval, though. More movement so we can get exploration better. Influence and more income. Income's always good. More income and more pollution. Her approval's okay. What kind of thresholds are we talking about for approval that we care about? I mean, honestly, brainstorming just makes sense to just Easy, right? No real negatives that I can see. It's only applied to the homeworld though, but no negatives. We could obviously change the tax rates. Nothing that we're worried about right now. I mean, apparently probably above 50% still good. So something to think about. Does this change this at all? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's go with that. And we might do the growth one at some point if we can handle the approval or disapproval, I should say. Cool. I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn. All right, we're going to go ahead and colonize Mars. First colony. Cool.
The planet is an inhospitable home for organic life due to the challenges of radiation exposure, toxic soil, and low gravity. Yet we have identified 3 potential locations for colonies on the planet. The first is Ares Vallis. This is a significant location as it is where Sojourner, the first Terran explorer outside of Earth, landed. The second location is Eberswalde Delta, a unique formation that is essentially a delta within another delta. The third prospective site is Holden Crater, which displays signs of microbial life. This may indicate that the region is more suited for organic life compared to the rest. So, where would you like us to build our colony?
I mean, gaining a leader, good. We can always go get a leader for gold, though. I like money, right? We got a decent chunk of money up front here. Technology, again, good. But honestly, just getting more science, we'll get that technology. And then some. I feel like minerals is just something that will domino over time, right? We're going to try minerals. I can see an argument for the other two, though, because the other two are also both pretty good. All right, 2 turns left on planetology. So is there anything we need to do here? Or is it just a... Is it just sending stuff back to Earth? Is that all it does? Just sends manufacturing stuff back to Earth? Hold shift to lock. Hold shift to lock. Cultural input. Yeah, I don't know if I understand how this works. I'm not gonna lie. We got an event.
A neo-Luddite movement is growing on the planet, consisting of citizens who are increasingly mistrusting the growing use of cybernetics and synthetic life on our worlds. They have named themselves the Natural League and are demanding that organic life be given priority over other forms of life. How should we respond to this?
We shouldn't allow the Natural League to form on Earth. Life is equally valuable regardless of its form. Put an end to this movement immediately. No, I'm okay with. I mean, robots are robots. They're objects to me. Sorry. Synthetic and cyber. I mean, they're not real. They're fake to me. So I'm going to go with that one. That's fine. Robots have feelings, huh? Is that how that's going to be portrayed? So we got the shipyard. We got that. Mars is good. So it's just a colony. Do we turn that into a not colony at some point? Does it become a full-blown planet? Or is it because, you know, within a solar system you have like one... I actually don't know. I genuinely don't know how it works. We're about to get another colony ship to be able to go to Artemis, get that one connected. But other than that, I think we're good. We're still doing some scanning up here on this artifact. To get a powerful relic. All right.
A new generation has been born on the planet, the first that are likely to live and die on distant worlds. How should we best prepare them for their future?
Totalitarianism, cultural awareness increases. Progressivism, cultural awareness increases. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the individuals. We're going to stay the course. Be individualists. Getting agreement on a unified food production plan is non-trivial. Blah, blah, blah. Unlocks Kimberly's Refuge and housing districts. So that gives us more pop cap, which is cool. All right, let's choose a new tech. Armed shuttles. Provides 2 free warships. That sounds like it could come in handy at some point. Substation scanning. Detect subspace streams. And we've already just got something that's going to give us more population. So I think we're going to let's prepare ourselves for the inevitable. We're going to run into bad people at some point. One of the universe's many secrets, perhaps a great danger or valuable treasure, will soon be revealed to us. Oh, did we just insta research a tech or something? So unlocks explore M0, lasers, shipyard stimulus, blah blah blah. Okay. Increased movement speed. That always feels like a reasonably good thing. Unlocks the frigate class ships and the ability for ships starbase to auto volley. Let's go for artificial gravity. Let's stick with the first one there. I'm being very boring, I realize, going with all the first ones every time at the moment, but I think that's okay. Do we have... Like, do we need a governor on Mars? It don't look like we do. And some of these other ones obviously aren't open at the moment, so not worried about those at the moment. Cool. Artificial gravity. Capital mainframe completed. So how are we? So we're finishing up the industrial center now. So we should have just got a pretty big boost in science, which is awesome. New citizen next month. Got some population space available. That all looks good. Ship idle. Fleet is waiting orders. So you are our... whatever you are. You can go explore just to clear fog of war. I mean, for now, just clearing fog of war sounds good. So that was a fighter. And then what else we got? Oh, you're both fighters. Okay. Let's go clear fog of war. Let's get some vision. See what we're looking at.
Our vessel has chanced upon a unique artifact floating in the icy emptiness of space. It seems to be a cage, but not one constructed for any ordinary creature. This confinement device was crafted for something truly monstrous. We are left with two distinct choices. Either we keep the artifact and potentially unleash the beast at a strategic point in time, or we investigate the cage's advanced technology, running the risk of accidentally setting the captive creature free.
This may haunt us later. You know, we're gonna roll the dice. We are on easy difficulty, so I liked it. This is probably a good time to see what this kind of thing does on easy difficulty. You know what I mean? All right. Well, we're gonna put a cut in there. I know we're only a few turns in. Apologies if it does feel a little bit slow. I am looking at and reading and listening to all of the tutorial stuff and things like that. Because again, I don't know this game. I'm not familiar with this game at all, and I want to kind of just try to learn and kind of get through it. So hopefully you guys bear with me as we kind of do that. And hopefully you guys can learn along as well if you haven't ever played this game before. And we'll see if we can kind of go somewhere with it. But first game will probably be pretty easy. But if I feel like I enjoyed enough, which is more likely if it's easy, then I will definitely be ramping up the difficulty in the very near future, hopefully. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.